Okay, I've decided to do a little collage of, so I took a minute and picked out a few colors that I might end up using for the collage. But I'm sitting here looking at this, deciding how I want to do it. Last time when I did Rue, I just did a sketch of him and then cut it apart. But this time, I'm feeling less confident, and so I just wanted to try and do something from this picture. So I'm going to cut out, I'm going to kind of without being too precious about it, I'm going to, no, I want to just, I'm going to cut out this shape for her. I'm going to cut it into a few different shapes. Remind myself this is a collage, so I got to keep it fairly simple. All right, I'm just going to try cutting what I've done so far, and then we'll see if I want to do it in smaller pieces. What I've done so far is cut out most of the little pieces. I still haven't decided on the nose and mouth yet. And I just traced my first little piece in this, and I'm trying to pick out my papers now. I'm sort of looking at the values of the different pieces I've gotten, and I think I'm gonna use this little part right here. Looks the same as this to me, so I'm gonna cut that out and use it. These two are going to be the same, so I was just cutting. I was just going to do one piece at a time and kind of cut it and then replace the photograph piece with it and see if I like how it progresses. So before I get started, just show you another little picture of Cinnamon and Rue. A lot of you may know that we lost our dog Rue. He had to leave us. He let us know it was time, and it's been about a week and a half, and I really miss him. And there's Cinnamon. They were siblings from the same litter, and we had them since the day they were born, so it's kind of tough on me. So anyway, I'm realizing from this project that I don't have good scissors for fussy cutting. If anybody has any suggestions of a pair of scissors they enjoy, like doing intricate cutting out work, I'm wondering about those Tim Holtz scissors that I've seen. They're sort of like round handles on both sides and sort of short. Does anybody have those? Do you like them? Anyway, tell me what you use if you have time to respond. I think I need some scissors. These are not the greatest. But I simplified my shapes, so I'm not sure I simplified them enough, but I tried to keep it simple. And the one that I've done before wasn't from a photograph. It was just from a drawing. I did a little quick sketch, and then I cut that sketch apart and used it as a pattern. So I think I got with the photograph, I think it was harder to make it simple because it isn't as simple as a sketch. But I'm just kind of playing, you know, going along and working this out as I go. This is just a pencil. It's just a all lead pencil. So I create a color, and it's just an HB, so it's not, it's just kind of, it's nothing special. It's just the closest pencil I grabbed. Any pencil would do. I had a couple others I was using, but they both broke on me. Guess I'm hard on pencils. Now this one is kind of a precious little piece to get right. I'm thinking that it can glue over the top. If I don't get them so these fit exactly, I'll glue the bigger pieces down and then this one over the top. But so I'm going to try to cut it a little bit extra big, just because, and we'll see what happens when I pull this all together. I will probably, since these have pencil marks on them, my sketch was done in pen when I did this before, I will probably take an eraser and just erase what I can of pencil that's left on there before I glue it. I haven't completely decided on the papers to use, so I thought it would be helpful if I just cut some out and started kind of looking at it. I may end up, if I don't like it, cutting another one in a different paper for that shape. But at least I have a start so I can kind of see if I like it or not. Now this is easier to do than cutting the photograph apart because I don't have to keep the other side intact. So, little Cindy, we call her little sis. She's a sister. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm going to do this piece next. This piece is actually going to be two pieces because it's got such a dark side on this side. So I'm going to cut that apart. Okay, this is fairly light. I want it to be sort of playful, so I'm going to use this color for this. So the nose I thought would be cute if I cut out something like that and had that be the nostrils. The middle one to give myself enough room if I want to use this as the mouth. I'm going to look at it and see how it looks. Because her little mouth, her little fur is even darker right there, is I might cut out another piece of blacker and put it on top of that. But let's just see how this starts to pull together here. Oh yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to cut this apart and get a little blacker piece. I kind of have these containers that have scraps that I've marked with colors. I don't really want it to be magazine pages, so I want to have it be paper or book pages. Just pulling out a few things. I really like this. Okay, Cinnamon, what are we going to do with you? I should have two photos so I could look at one without having to piece it all back together. So I would recommend that. I really would. I think what I'm going to do is cut out her chin from this. I know it's darker, but I just want it to be different. We'll see what happens. Okay, I like that better.